Making chocolate apricot loaf, and these are the ingredients. You will need half a cup of butter melted with chocolate, and I am using semi-sweet chocolate. You can use white chocolate if you like. You have 4 eggs, half a cup of sugar, about 1 3/4 cup of flour, just all purpose. I have a teaspoon of baking powder and 1/4 teaspoon of salt, and I'm going to chop my apricots, and I also added some cranberry to my apricots. I'm going to chop the apricots in small pieces and leave the cranberries as they are, and about half a teaspoon of orange zest. I'm going to start melting the butter with the semi-sweet Ghirardelli chocolate. This is going to be so good. Alright, here it is. Double boiler. I had my butter in the freezer, so I melted it a little. I usually just have extra butter in the freezer so I don't run out. So I melted it just a tad, and I'm gonna let it melt some more, and then I will add the chocolate. Yeah, it's just still a little hard in the middle. That's one of the main things I always have in the freezer. Some organic butter, and always in the pantry extra sugar, baking powder, everything I need for baking. Here's the chocolate. Okay, just let it melt, and I think I'm gonna go ahead and start chopping the apricots while this is melting, and it's only in high medium, no need for speeding this up. Okay, all right, let's work on the apricots, and the oven is on 350, preheating at 350. This is only going to take about maybe 30 minutes to bake. Let's cut these like 4 pieces. Hi, sweetheart. Hi, baby. Okay. And I thought adding cranberries to it would be nice too. I have some, so cranberries, cherries. You can add even raisins if you like. What is your sweetheart? Hey, what are you doing up there? Have a better view. It's my Princess Ray. And this is good. About 4 ounces total, so it's about 3 ounces of apricots. I'm almost there. Add my beautiful cranberries to it. I'm not soaking them this time. I think it'll be okay. I'm gonna check on the chocolate, right? Yeah, that would be perfect. Apricots and cranberries. 1 3/4 cup. Put it in there little by little. Take all the lumps out. I do this with pancakes too. Let's have a chance to have lumpy pancakes. And to this, I will add the salt and baking powder. I will mix the eggs separately. Just loosen them up a little. And get a zest of. I think I need 1 orange, but my oranges are kind of small, so I will do 2. I don't think you can ever have too much when it comes to orange or lemon zest. I don't think so. All right, I'm gonna do this and then check on my chocolate.
That's good. Okay. Just baking powder and salt. Oops, get everything in there. That looks good. Okay, I'm gonna break my eggs. I have 4 eggs. Okay. These are room temperature. And if you can't, or at the last minute, like I usually do, decide on baking and you don't have room temperature, just get a big measuring container or just any bowl and add some warm water and let the eggs sit there for a while. And when you touch the shell and it's kind of lukewarm, you know they are okay. Best little trick to have room temperature eggs. You can add the zest to this, or you can add it to the flour. I don't think I see any difference. Okay, let's see. No need for vanilla. We have delicious apricots and cranberries and chocolate. All those wonderful flavors. Okay, I think we're good. This chocolate almost melted. Give it a good stir. Melt. Make sure it's melting consistently with the butter. This is semi-sweet. You can do mix of bitter and semi-sweet. I think I use bitter chocolate more than anything else. That's a good mix. Okay, I'm gonna let it cool down just a bit. Get it out of the, take it out of the water, simmering water, and let it cool off a little before I add it to all my other ingredients. Looks good. Yes, that looks perfect. Adding sugar. Slowly mixing it into my eggs. 4 eggs. And I have half a cup of sugar, just regular white sugar. Looks good. And just go ahead and do it right on top of the flour mixture. Probably going to do 2 because these are tiny tiny oranges. I guess I'm having oranges after this. It won't be a problem. My favorite fruits. And I use them as garnish all the time. Okay, I think that's enough. Yep. Very nice. So wonderful. Mixture of eggs and sugar right in there. Give it a nice little stir. So I'm mixing that, adding apricots and I said, you can have cranberries and raisins, or instead of apricots, you can have cherries if you like. Love cherries. I do cranberry squares and I add cherries to it. This makes it look beautiful. Usually like a cranberry sauce, and I make that winter time because I have cranberries there. It all started from using leftover cranberry sauce. Okay, this is good. Adding the chocolate now. And it's good, it's nice temperature. This is half a cup of butter, which is usually 1 stick. And I have 6 ounces of chocolate. I don't know if I mentioned this, you can also use white chocolate if you prefer. I'm actually a dark chocolate lover, so when it comes to choosing, I'll go with dark chocolate. Okay, you need a grease container, loaf dish, and I let it sit for maybe 10-15 minutes before I place it in the oven. I think that'd be a good idea. And then mix it a little more. Won't completely be mixed because you have chunks in there, so just to make sure the flour is completely mixed in. Okay, I'm gonna go get my dish. That looks so good. Gonna put some vegetable oil and grease my pan. Here is my beautiful butter. I let it sit for about 15 minutes after I mixed everything really well. This is going to be so wonderful with butter, cream cheese, and just nice dessert. Scoop of ice cream. Oh, scoop of vanilla ice cream. I keep coming up with good ideas. I will be cutting this in small squares after I get it out of the oven. Let it cool down so it won't crumble on me. You know, you can even add walnuts to it. That would be very good. Walnuts, apricots, or walnuts, raisins, and that's it. Walnuts and raisins. Very good. Summer times, I love to add lemon zest and orange zest to my bread loaves or my tea loaves. I think it just makes it so nice and summery. And we have it usually with breakfast or just as dessert. I like to have it with a cup of coffee in the mornings. All right. Oh, look how pretty that looks. This is the best part. This is where it goes in the oven, and it only takes about 30 minutes. But I will give it a little fork test to make sure. All right, in the oven. Okay, let's see. It's almost 30 minutes. Oh, yes. It is ready. Set it up and start cutting. I've left it out half an hour probably. Okay, let's see. 4 squares. Slice, you can see it. Get the apricots. I don't know about your household, but I always end up eating the corners or the sides. Nothing goes to waste. It is very, very moist, chocolatey, just perfect. Cream cheese, marmalade. I need to make some tea. Be delicious with a cup of tea. Good. Eating the crumbs. Chocolate, apricot, and cranberries. Cream cheese. And here it is, chocolate cranberry apricot bars, and they go delicious with a cup of tea, coffee, or a glass of milk. And here I'm having it with cream cheese, and you can have it with marmalade or peanut butter. Thank you so much for watching. Please don't forget to subscribe. Thank you again.